A few weeks ago, it was trending that Nicolas Cage might play Joe Exotic in a biopic. And I was like, how y'all gonna cast Nicolas Cage? And a lot of people was like, you just don't know Nicolas Cage. Have you ever not seen Con Air? And I had never seen Con Air at the time. I watched Con Air today in its entirety. I ain't take a bathroom break. I ain't look at no cell phone. I watched the movie in its entirety. I want to apologize to every Nick Cage fan. I want to, from the bottom of my heart, you know, Lord and that, from my navel, I want to apologize to every Nick Cage fan because after watching Con Air, Nicolas Cage can play words. He can play the alphabet. Hey, Nicolas Cage, we need you to be the letter Q. No problem. I got that. Nicolas Cage played a good father, a faithful dude. He played a Christian man. He played Terminator because he got shot and didn't stop walking. He was against domestic violence because there's a scene in there where he was finna punch a man who was dressed as a woman and he thought about it. And Nicolas Cage in Con Air deserves an Oscar every single year. Nicolas Cage had a mullet that whole movie. Nicolas Cage had the body of an Adonis statue in the mid-90s. Nicolas Cage was built like every man you think your old lady gonna cheat on you with. Nicolas Cage could have played Air and I would have believed him. Nicolas Cage had the best one-liners in the movie. It's two people I trust, me and the other one's not you. Con Air is probably one of the most masculine, manly movies ever shot and ever filmed. I went into Con Air feeling like Pauly Shore and I left feeling like Pauly D. I went into Con Air feeling like Prince, the singer, and after the movie was over, I felt like the Prince of Zamunda. Con Air is the most masculine film ever made. Con Air made me want to be a better father, and Nicolas Cage's six-pack made me want to go get in shape because I shouldn't be looking like this at 35. John Malkovich in this movie deserves awards. I had no clue John Malkovich was this cold as an act. The movie had a star. Dave Chappelle was in this movie. Vin Rames was in this movie. Bruh, Con Air needs to be up there in the Hall of Fame. Nicolas Cage fans, Nicolas Cage, I apologize to you. Your accent, your southern accent, bruh, your accent sound like you suck pig feet every night before bed. It look like you eat pickled eggs out the jar with your hand and just with the juice. You eat red hot sausages and drink Sprites off the ice cream truck. You can't tell me Nicolas Cage wasn't from Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, and some real desolate parts of Florida at the same time. He ran that movie. That man took down a whole airplane. Nicolas Cage jumped through a window, broke the glass, and they had no scratch on his body. Nicolas Cage pulled up on a fire truck on a motorcycle, did one-arm pull-ups with the other hand while a bullet wound was here, and told the dude, buckle up. Nicolas Cage could write with his left foot even though he's right-handed. Nicolas Cage could put a wedding ring on a woman with no hands. My child go back to show and tell and they ask my child, what you want to be when you grow up? My 10-year-old child better sit up there and tell them, I don't want to be a fireman. I don't want to be a baseball player. I want to be Nicolas Cage when I grow up. That means you could be anything.